If you're a PlayStation owner like I am, you might be about to be screwed out of accessing content that you technically should own. PlayStation has announced that 1,300 pieces of content licensed from Discovery, which is actually Warner Brothers, that people bought on their PlayStation may not be able to be accessed after this December. Now, licensing arrangements are a pretty common thing that's done. Basically what happens is the streaming services say, hey, I'm going to pay X dollars for a license, and in exchange, you can use this platform to access my content. But for many people who purchased that content, they thought that they were buying it outright. Why would they think such a thing? Because when you clicked on the button, it said buy. Now, for many people, buy means that I own it. But PlayStation is arguing that no, it simply means that you have access to it. As of today, the 29th of December, PlayStation has apparently entered into an agreement that will enable people to have access to that content for at least the next 30 months. And that means people will be able to continue to access this on their PlayStation, at least for that period of time. But it does raise really, really large red flags. After all, tech content is absolutely moving away from physical mediums to digital storage. The reality is that when we have digital content, there is substantial savings to the person who produces that content because they don't need to produce it in any physical format. And really for us, the consumer, because we can access it anywhere. And there's no doubt that's going to be the future, particularly as things move more and more onto the cloud. But the question of what ownership looks like and means is one that needs to be tested. And the reality is that while the terms of service are fairly ironclad and in favor of PlayStation, because let's face it, who actually reads all of those terms of service, this is a concern because this might be very much the future, where a person can do the right thing, purchase content, access it, and then unilaterally one party says, well, you can't access it anymore. And that shifts the nature of property ownership in a fairly meaningful way. Follow me for more legal TikTok.